And I was screaming like 100% of the games in Korea during the boot camp. It really like backed me up playing these scrims because I got it black and white that I can actually beat these guys.
Hello everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, joined here by G2 PromisQ. Yeah. Have you enjoyed the substitute support, of course, of G2? Have you been enjoying the tournament so far from the bench, from the sidelines?
I mean, I guess it's like kind of boring to watch the games. Like honestly, I don't like to watch the games. I like to play the game, you know. But for sure, like it's still like really cool to like meet all the players around the building and, you know, just watching good quality games. It's been funny so far, but it's only like day 2, so.
Yeah, so lots of stuff still to come, of course. Now, you've been the substitute since week 9 of LEC. You played week 9 as well. Yep. And of course have spent a lot of time with the team since. You've been doing a lot of scrims because, you know, Mickey X was injured for a very long time in Korea. Yeah. How's it been like with the G2's team so far? Have you enjoyed your stay?
Absolutely. It's been a great time. Like the team is really cool, like outside of the Rift, you know, especially like people are just really like, yeah, like chill, you know. But it's been like pretty interesting, I guess, because I joined the team when it was like week 7, I think. That's when I started screaming, and yeah, it's just been like I've been getting more and more scream time since we wanted to rest Mickey X for MSI, but then he played MSI after all. It was like it's not even like day to day anymore. It's like from hour to hour decision making. It's like, okay, I guess Mickey's playing, you know. But yeah, overall, like great experience for sure.
Any like banter or teammates shenanigans that you've noticed in this team?
I mean, not really. Like I'm pretty like I have an easy time to just like let people joke, and like I joke about myself as well, like the PromisQ and all of that, like the PromisQ effect, like losing games when you join a team and things like this, and it's like it's just funny, you know. Like I can take a step back because I know myself that I'm better than what people think and all of this, so like. Just being able to joke about it is fine, I think. Like you just have to adapt to it. Like there's no way you can fight it at this point. Like you just have to like accept it, you know.
Yeah, but your teammates have been have had a lot of praise for you, especially after the Argent series. I remember the onstage interviews. A lot of them were saying, you know, you've been a huge part of their success, of course. Yeah, talking about the, you know, the community perception, I can imagine it must have been a bit more difficult in recent times for you. Do you just have to accept this kind of stuff and just ignore it, or how do you deal with it?
Yeah, I mean, at some point, like you kind of want to fight it, like at the start. But I've been doing this for like 45 years now, so at this point, it's like it just sucks, you know. I've never had good results as a team, and then people just I feel like people just they hear the name PromisQ and they just assume like, okay, that guy's fucking shit, you know. And I honestly don't blame him because I would do the same if I just heard about a guy who's consistently losing. I would not pay attention to his game and just kind of ride the wave as well. But I know like if people actually like watch the games like individually or like saw what I was doing in scrims or whatever, then people would change their opinion on me. So it's just what it is. Like I really don't care because I know I'm much better than what people think, you know.
And have you been able to show that in Korean scrims as well? I mean, was that a lot of fun?
Yeah, I mean, it was for sure like really funny. I've only ever scrimmed Flash Wolves when I was in PSG because they were here for like IEM. Yeah. That was the only like international scrim I've ever done. So yes, now like playing for G2, you know, you're gonna get like top dogs who wants to scream you. So I was screaming like 100% of the games in Korea during the boot camp. So yeah, I mean, screaming against like all these supports that people on the internet say like, yeah, how can you ever match up to them? Like it's all about just not falling behind, and that's like to me it's like it's so like it's such a wrong like perception. Like I don't go into these games when I play scrims or even if I have to play on stage with the mindset of not falling behind. You know, I know that I can beat these guys like any day. So yeah, I'm just confident, and it really like backed me up playing these scrims because I got it black and white that I can actually beat these guys.
That's awesome to hear. Now, what's your personal future looking like? Is it like a temporary substitution situation, or what's the plan for summer?
As I said, it's like it's not even day to day, you know. My contract is until like June 1st, I think. But we will just see, I guess. Like it's all up to Mickey, of course. If he's healthy, he will play like as we can see now. But if G2 needs my help, I'm positive to it as well. Like it's just a great learning experience for me as well, and like playing against good teams in practice and stuff. So yeah, I guess we will see, and it depends on what other teams might be interested. But it's kind of late because everyone is like practicing for summer split already back in Europe. So I guess they're not like really interested in me. But we will see. Like time will tell, I guess.
Yeah, time will tell. Usually it does. I mean, we still see like some first transfers arriving. And,
I mean, people always change rosters like mid-season and stuff. But at the beginning of the summer, I'll probably just like see what happens with G2. and they're like my first priority now, and we'll take it from there, I guess.
Awesome. I'm assuming that G2 has been your best team experience so far.
Yeah, I mean, probably. Like, I've had a lot of good experiences with teams, but it's just that we're not getting the results on stage, and then that like breaks up the team. You know, like it's really hard to stay positive and things once things go south, like result-wise. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying my time in G2, and like it's just easy, you know. Like you have the luxury to be able to like throw games or like try things because you're that far ahead of teams, especially in Europe. Like it's just really funny, you know. It's really funny.
I mean, to be fair, week 9, 0-2, that wasn't...
Yeah, that just sucks, you know. But yeah, can't take too much blame for that either. It's just looks like shit. Like I went 0-2. It's a PromisQ effect, you know. But yeah,
people will find a way. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. You know?
Yeah, it's just how it is. But you know, it's always, of course, the most important thing is that the people in the scene and the players and the coaching staff knows what's up.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I like mostly about my opportunity here in G2, that I can actually like show people even more like what I can bring to the team and things like this. And hopefully, like, you know, I'm playing with five or like 4 players right now who can also like, you know, tell others like, hey, it's actually good and he's bringing this and this and things like this. You know, just getting my name out there in a positive like forum is just good for me.
Yeah, Perk's recommendations really do work, I've heard in the past.
Yeah, I mean, they tend to work, yeah.
So what is it specifically that you brought to the table for G2 from your like own personal perspective, besides obviously being able to play?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how much I bring. Like, it's not like I'm coming in here and teaching the guys about macro or anything, but I feel like me and Mickey has quite like different play styles. So I feel like I have a pretty good game understanding, and like, I mean, obviously everyone does on this team as well. But I can bring a bigger voice maybe to the like map focused play style, and I mean that's like the core difference. But then again, Mickey brings more to like straight laning. Yeah. Like him and Perks is a really good duo, for example, and like they already like killed 2 bot lanes so far. Like 2 out of 3 games they got a 2v2 kill, even first blood. So I mean that says a lot as well about what he brings to the team. But yeah, in general, this understanding of the game, I would say, is my strength, because I'm kind of a veteran at this point. Like,
definitely,
played for 5 years, you know. And I think support role is one of those roles that you learn every day, and you just build up, and it gets stuck in the back of your head, so you don't actually have to think a lot in the game. It just comes natural, you know. So yeah, that's for sure like my strength.
Awesome to hear. Now, is there anything you would like to say to the G2 fans and the general EO fans? Of course, we do have some Reddit fan bases as well, but this is your stage now.
No, like, I mean, like a big shout out to like the G2 army. Like, honestly, I've never been part of any team that has like this like general support. Like, I really feel a difference when I go online, because there's a lot of positive comments, honestly, and they're not warranted at all. Like, I went 0-2 for you guys, so like, I'm sorry about that. But really, like, shout out to G2 army especially. Like, a lot of support, and just keep doing it, because it actually helps a lot. So yeah, shout out to you guys.
Awesome. And a hashtag for all the people that watch until the end, your personal hashtag.
I mean, hashtag PromisQ effect, for sure.
Hashtag PromisQ effect. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have a great stay here at MSI. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more interviews here from the MSI tournament. Again, this has been Darius from the Shotcaller, and I hope you guys have a good day. See you guys then. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
We'd especially like to thank Krzysztof Bujnowicz, Thomas Göttel, Etienne, Erich Althaus, Lukas Legal, Lazy Raven, Lama Vyuta, and Adam Novosviat for your very special support, and of course also all the people whose names you see scrolling past you. Without you guys, we would have closed down probably a while ago. So thank you so much for your help. Thank you.